Megyn Kelly is worried that Donald Trump is going to get killed. Let's have a listen.
I'm worried he's going to get killed. Right? Aren't you? I'm worried he's going to get killed. How can they stop it? Unless they treat him like he is the current president and respond accordingly with Secret Service assets. Trump is going to get killed. And I have nothing but concern and love and empathy for his family having to deal with that fact right now. Trump, for what it's worth, is typical Trump. I read you at the top of the show the statement he put out. Again, here it is. There were gunshots in my vicinity, but before rumors start spiraling out of control, I wanted you to hear this first. I am safe and well. Nothing will slow me down. I will never surrender. I will always love you for supporting me. Sean Hannity over on Fox News reported that Trump said in a conversation to him something to the effect of, I was doing pretty well on my golf round.
Do you think Donald Trump is going to be killed? There was a car with a bomb outside his tower the other day, but I don't think Trump was in there. I'm not sure if that was an attempted assassination, but we all saw the one that caught him by the ear. What do you think? Is Trump gonna survive the next couple of weeks until he becomes president? Who do you think wants him dead? And how would you feel if you turned on the news and you saw that Donald Trump had been taken out? I think he's been so dehumanized by certain sections, certain channels, that some people wouldn't even care. Even if you disagree with his politics, I disagree with his politics, with a lot of his politics, but he's still a human being. I wouldn't like to see anyone get killed. I'm not even in favour of capital punishment. I wouldn't want my enemies to be killed. I think justice can be done without having to kill people. So I just wonder how you feel about that. If you're a real opponent of Trump politically, would you take joy in the fact that he died? And also at the moment we're discovering that Benjamin Netanyahu has a very severe form of cancer. Is it I forget where cancer of the what, prostate possibly, don't quote me on that, but apparently he's knocking on death's door. How do you feel about that? If you're against what he's done, do you think this is some kind of justice, some kind of divine intervention? Or if he dies now, is he actually evading justice and he won't be able to go on trial? I remember at the end of Ariel Sharon's life, he was in a vegetative state for a very long time and on life support, and he had a stroke and he was sort of completely brain dead. Or was he? Some people believe that this was kind of exaggerated so that he could evade justice. I'm not sure if that's true, but some people believe that. I wonder if you have doubts about this cancer diagnosis with Benjamin Netanyahu. And say what you like about Israel, they have done many bad things in the past and recently, but perhaps one of the good things is that they have held their leaders to account, more so for the crimes that they've committed against the Israeli people. Israeli politicians, Israeli leaders have spent time in prison. Ehud Olmert, former Israeli Prime Minister, spent a term in jail. And he's been saying some interesting things recently. If you're a Palestine supporter, I urge you to listen to what Ehud Olmert has been saying. Sometimes you will hear the truth coming out from surprising places. Even Ariel Sharon, as much as he was a butcher, a murderer, I think at some point in his life he was honest about that, and he kind of said something along the lines of, well, what do you expect the Palestinians to do? We've come in and we've pushed them out. Of course they're bound to fight back. So sometimes you do get some honesty even from your adversaries.